Liberty is the right to choose. Freedom is the result of the right choice. As I grow to understand life less and less, I learn to love it more and more. When the defects of others are perceived with so much clarity, it is because one possesses them oneself. Laziness is nothing more than the habit of resting before you get tired. On earth there is no heaven, but there are pieces of it. There are no friends, only moments of friendship. When I think of all the books still left for me to read, I am certain of further happiness. The ideal of calm exists in a sitting cat. Being bored is an insult to oneself. Writing is the best way to talk without being interrupted. Failure is not our only punishment for laziness. There is also the success of others. If I had my life to live over again, I would ask that not a thing be changed, but that my eyes be opened wider. There are moments when everything goes well, but don't be frightened. Don't tell a woman she's pretty. Tell her there's no other woman like her, and all roads will open to you. Only in this world do we laugh. In hell, it won't be possible. And in heaven, it won't be proper. I have a remarkable memory. I forget everything. It is wonderfully convenient. It is as though the world were constantly renewing itself for me. If you are afraid of being lonely, don't try to be right. To think is not enough. You must think of something. Some people are so boring that they make you waste an entire day in 5 minutes. It is not enough to be happy. It is also necessary that others not be. Love is like an hourglass, with the heart filling up as the brain empties. I am never bored. To be bored is an insult to oneself. If money does not make you happy, give it back. Broken china lasts longer than unbroken. God does not believe in our God. The only man who is really free is the one who can turn down an invitation to dinner without giving an excuse. We are in the world to laugh. In purgatory or in hell we shall no longer be able to do so. And in heaven, it would not be proper. We are ignorant of the beyond, because this ignorance is the condition of our own life. Just as ice cannot know fire, except by melting and vanishing. Wrinkles are engraved smiles. The danger of success is that it makes us forget the world's dreadful injustice. We spend our lives talking about this mystery, our life. If I were to begin my life again, I should want it as it was. I would only open my eyes a little more. It is more difficult to be an honorable man for a week than to be a hero for 15 minutes. Talent is a question of quantity. Talent does not write 1 page. It writes 300. We don't understand life any better at 40 than at 20, but we know it and admit it. It is when we are faced with death that we turn most bookish. Be modest. It is the kind of pride least likely to offend. I finally know what distinguishes man from the other beasts: financial worries. An egotist always resents meeting another egotist, as if he alone had the right to be one. Dreaming is to think by moonlight, by the light of an inner moon. An optimist is a driver who thinks that empty space at the curb won't have a hydrant beside it. There is nothing like literature. I lose a cow, I write about her death, and my writing pays me enough to buy another cow. We are so happy to advise others that occasionally we even do it in their interest. Life is what our character makes it. We fashion it as a snail does its shell. A man can say, "I never made a fortune because it is not in my character to be rich." There is a justice, but we do not always see it. Discreet, smiling, it is there at one side, a little behind injustice, which makes a big noise. Talent is like money. You don't have to have some to talk about it. Acting of some actors seems natural because they have no talent. To succeed, you must add water to your wine until there is no more wine. At the bottom of all patriotism there is war. That is why I am no patriot. If one were to build the house of happiness, the largest space would be the waiting room. Look for the ridiculous in everything, and you will find it. The less I understand life, the more I live it. Man who waits for roast duck to fly into mouth must wait very, very long time. It is easy for a somebody to be modest, but it is difficult to be modest when one is a nobody.